What's trending? What's new? What's breaking? Welcome back to Google Trends Hub, where we dive deep into the stories shaping our world. This week, the digital frontier is buzzing with critical security updates, from Apple's zero-day exploits to vulnerabilities in Chrome and Copilot, alongside a surge in cyber attacks targeting businesses globally. We're also looking at a surprising return in sports, a sneaker that's pushing boundaries, and a concerning discovery in browser extensions. Plus, we've got the latest on AI safety and some unexpected tech glitches. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Cybersecurity alert: a week of high-severity flaws and exploits. This past week has been a whirlwind in the cybersecurity realm, marked by a series of high-severity disclosures and active exploitation reports that have kept security professionals on high alert across the globe. Apple, in a move that underscores the persistent threat of zero-day vulnerabilities, rushed out emergency patches for yet another critical flaw affecting its iOS, iPadOS, and macOS devices. This vulnerability, reportedly already being exploited in the wild, is a stark reminder of the ongoing trend where nation-state actors and sophisticated surveillance groups leverage critical bugs in widely adopted consumer platforms for highly targeted attacks. For the millions of Apple users worldwide, the imperative to apply these updates cannot be overstated, given the rapid weaponization observed in recent incidents, which can lead to significant data breaches and device compromise. Simultaneously, Google Chrome, the world's most ubiquitous browser, found itself in the spotlight with critical security updates addressing multiple vulnerabilities. Among these was a high-severity type confusion issue within the V8 JavaScript engine, a core component responsible for executing JavaScript code. As the primary browser for a vast majority of Internet users, any exploitable flaw in Chrome carries implications on a massive scale, making timely patching an absolute necessity for both enterprise environments and individual consumers to prevent widespread compromise. On the enterprise software front, Microsoft Copilot, the AI-powered assistant integrated into various Microsoft products, faced scrutiny following the disclosure of vulnerabilities. These flaws could potentially allow for unauthorized data exposure and privilege escalation in specific deployment scenarios, raising concerns about the security implications of rapidly adopting generative AI tools in corporate workflows. The findings highlight the dual nature of AI integration: immense potential benefits coupled with significant security risks that require careful management. Beyond these specific software advisories, the week also saw significant cyber attack activity making headlines. Multiple sectors, including vital industries such as healthcare, finance, and critical infrastructure, reported devastating ransomware and data extortion incidents. These attacks reinforce the continuous evolution of double extortion tactics, where cybercriminals not only encrypt data but also steal it, threatening public release to maximize pressure on victims. Concurrently, state-backed groups were observed engaging in espionage-focused intrusions, continuing the trend of geopolitical actors using cyber operations as a significant lever of influence and intelligence gathering. Overall, the period from August 18th to 24th vividly illustrated the dual-edged nature of today's complex threat landscape. Vendors are in a constant race to push out fixes for previously unknown bugs, while adversaries remain equally agile in their attempts to exploit them. For cybersecurity defenders, this week served as yet another critical reminder that patch velocity, proactive threat intelligence, and the implementation of layered resilience strategies are paramount in navigating the modern cybersecurity battlefield. Furthermore, cybercriminals are adeptly exploiting the seasonal shopping rush with highly sophisticated fake retail websites, deceptive phishing lures, and manipulated delivery notifications. These malicious online storefronts utilize AI-driven visuals and aggressive social media advertising to convincingly mimic legitimate retailers, with the ultimate goal of harvesting sensitive credit card details and login credentials through embedded backend JavaScript payloads. Automated platforms are enabling the rapid deployment of these fake sites, which often evade basic detection mechanisms through the use of randomized domains and readily available SSL certificates. The immediate exfiltration of credentials and persistent account compromise are frequently reported outcomes for unsuspecting victims. Adding to the week's concerns, a newly discovered attack vector is ingeniously abusing Cisco's SafeLinks technology. This security feature, traditionally designed to screen potentially malicious email links, is being transformed by attackers into a shield for phishing and credential theft operations. By embedding malicious URLs within seemingly trustworthy, branded Cisco links, threat actors effectively bypass network filters and exploit user skepticism through the exploitation of brand trust. 4 primary techniques have been identified, including leveraging insider compromise and exploiting software as a service, SaaS, integrations, rendering traditional email gateways less effective against these sophisticated attacks. In a concerning development for network security, recent campaigns have been exploiting known vulnerabilities in end-of-life Cisco routers, most notably CVE 2018-171. This flaw has been used to hijack over 5,000 devices globally, repurposing them for widespread surveillance. Vulnerable models, including RV016, RV042, RV042G, RV082, RV320, and RV325, many of which remain unpatched due to their age, are being transformed into traffic sniffer nodes. Attackers deploy malicious scripts to intercept data and manipulate network traffic, with concerning implications for critical sectors that rely on these devices. Adversaries are also increasingly leveraging Microsoft 365's own infrastructure for advanced phishing campaigns. Key tactics involve the creation of administrative accounts, the abuse of email forwarding rules, and the manipulation of tenant display information. This allows victims to receive emails that appear to be legitimately signed and delivered directly from Microsoft systems, often containing deceptive transaction lures and fraudulent support information. Attacks are increasingly exploiting features like direct send to effectively spoof internal users without requiring the compromise of individual accounts. Audience impact. Users are urged to apply patches immediately for Apple, Chrome, and Copilot. The ongoing surge in ransomware and phishing highlights the need for heightened vigilance and robust security practices across all sectors. But the digital dangers don't stop there. Next, we're diving into a concerning discovery about a popular browser extension that might be spying on your every move. Air Jordan 1 Low MMV3 Luminous Green, a bold leap in sneaker design. Jordan brand is celebrating a significant milestone this year, marking its 40th anniversary in the footwear industry. Over these 4 decades, the brand has consistently delivered iconic and innovative designs, but the newly released Air Jordan 1 Low MMV3 Luminous Green is a testament to the fact that the creative wellspring is far from dry. Launched as part of the Method of Make line, a collection dedicated to reimagining the classic Jordan 1 silhouette with bold and unexpected twists, this particular iteration might very well be one of the most adventurous Jumpman sneakers ever produced. Considering the immense legacy and the sheer volume of groundbreaking designs Jordan brand has released, that's a truly remarkable statement. While the foundational Air Jordan 1 Low model has remained remarkably consistent in its aesthetic and construction over the years, the Air Jordan 1 Low MMV3 demonstrates that there is still significant room for evolution and innovation within its timeless design. This new version boldly departs from the traditional all-leather build, opting instead for a far more striking and unconventional approach. The base of the sneaker is constructed from a vibrant, luminous green mesh material, which provides a striking visual foundation. This is complemented by overlaid panels in a creamy sail color, offering a sophisticated contrast that balances the intense green hue. The design is further elevated by abstract cutouts strategically placed across the toe box and heel. These elements contribute to a futuristic and experimental aesthetic, giving the sneaker a distinct avant-garde feel. Adding a touch of practical innovation, an elongated pull tab has been integrated into the tongue. This thoughtful addition significantly enhances the ease with which wearers can slip the shoes on and off, combining functionality with the overall progressive design. It's a design that successfully captures a sense of playfulness and forward-thinking fashion, while remaining unmistakably rooted in the iconic Jordan DNA. The method of make concept itself is designed to push the boundaries of what a Jordan 1 can be, and the luminous green colorway is a prime example of this philosophy in action. The choice of mesh for the primary upper material is a departure from the norm, offering a lighter feel and a different textural experience compared to traditional leather. The vibrant green is eye-catching and modern, ensuring the sneaker stands out in any collection. The sail overlays, often seen in premium leather finishes, add a touch of classic Jordan luxury, creating a compelling juxtaposition with the more experimental elements. This release taps into a growing trend of deconstructed and experimental sneaker designs, appealing to a younger generation of sneakerheads who value originality and creative expression. The abstract cutouts are not merely decorative. They likely serve to reduce material weight and enhance breathability, further contributing to the sneaker's modern performance-oriented feel. The extended pull tab is a subtle yet significant design cue that speaks to a focus on wearability and user experience. As Jordan brand continues to celebrate its rich heritage, releases like the Air Jordan 1 Low V3 Luminous Green show a commitment to looking forward, reinterpreting its most beloved models for contemporary tastes. It's a sneaker that is both a nod to the past and a bold step into the future, embodying the spirit of innovation that has defined the brand for 4 decades. Audience impact. Sneaker enthusiasts are buzzing about the innovative design and bold colorway, with many praising Jordan brand's willingness to experiment within the iconic AJ1 silhouette. Online discussions highlight the line's potential to redefine classic models. From groundbreaking footwear to hidden digital threats, our next story reveals a concerning discovery within a popular browser extension that could compromise your privacy. Chrome extension exposed, FreeVPN 1 caught spying on users. In a concerning development that raises serious questions about the security vetting processes on major browser marketplaces, security researchers have uncovered that the Google Chrome extension, FreeVPN 1, was secretly capturing screenshots of every page visited by its users, along with collecting additional sensitive data. This revelation comes as a stark reminder that even extensions with seemingly benign functions and prominent placement can harbor hidden malicious intent, potentially posing a greater threat than widely publicized surveillance technologies. While Microsoft's recall feature has been a focal point of privacy debates, the actions of FreeVPN 1 demonstrate that covert data collection can occur through seemingly innocuous browser add-ons. Security researchers from Koi Security brought this issue to light in an article titled Spy VPN, the Google-featured VPN that secretly captures your screen. Their findings indicate that despite offering promises of privacy and high speeds, the FreeVPN 1 extension was actively monitoring users, capturing screenshots of their online activities and transmitting this data to the extension's operators. The extension, which boasted over 100,000 installations before its removal from the Google Chrome Web Store, presented a deceptive facade. Its privacy statements appeared adequate, and it even held a verification badge in the store, suggesting a level of trust and security. However, the reality was far more sinister. Once installed, the extension did not uphold its privacy promises. Instead, it continuously monitored users, recording everything they did within the browser. This included sensitive actions such as accessing online accounts, engaging in online banking, sending emails, and working with confidential company data. The technical analysis conducted by Koi Security revealed a sophisticated 2-stage architecture. Seconds after a user loaded a web page, a background trigger would capture a screenshot. This screenshot, along with the page URL, tab ID, and a unique user ID, was then sent to a specific server address, 8.1/Brange, PHP. The destination server was described as an AI thread detector, which, from a certain perspective, could be seen as an attempt to identify malicious pages. However, the crucial point is that this data collection occurred without any explicit user action, notification, or consent. According to Koi Security, FreeVPN1 operated as a legitimate VPN extension for years, performing as advertised without any indication of malicious behavior. The shift occurred with the update to version 3.03 in April 2025, which included a critical change in permissions, granting the extension access to all URLs. This broad access allowed it to capture data from every website visited, far exceeding the legitimate needs of a VPN service. Shortly after, on May 31, 2025, the domain 8.1 was registered, marking the beginning of the data collection infrastructure. Subsequent updates, including version 3.11 released in June 2025, saw the developer rebranding the extension to include AI threat detection and adding advanced content scripts. While this was presented to users as a security upgrade, researchers suggest it was a period of experimentation to test the limits of detection without arousing suspicion. The true spying began with version 3.13, released on July 17, 2025, when the developer implemented the secret screenshotting mechanism, collecting and sending device data to the new domain. By version v3.14, released on July 25, 2025, the developers attempted to obscure their activities by implementing AES-256 encryption and RSA key wrapping, switching to a new subdomain, scan8.1. While the core spying behavior remained unchanged, the data transmission became harder to detect. Despite these covert actions, the extension managed to maintain its verified status from Google and was even featured in the Chrome Web Store, leading to serious concerns about the efficacy of Google's security checks, which are supposed to include automated scans, manual reviews, and monitoring for malicious code. This incident underscores a critical vulnerability in the ecosystem of browser extensions. It highlights that even with purported security measures in place, malicious extensions can still infiltrate popular marketplaces, potentially compromising millions of users. The advice for users is clear. Exercise extreme caution when installing browser extensions, especially those that request broad permissions or come from less-known developers. Whenever possible, opt for extensions provided directly by the browser developers themselves or from sources with a proven track record of security and transparency. Audience impact. Users are being warned to uninstall the FreeVPN1 extension immediately and to be extremely cautious about granting permissions to any browser extension. The incident has sparked widespread discussion about the security of browser extension marketplaces. From the digital realm's hidden dangers to the gridiron's returning glory, we shift our focus to a significant piece of sports nostalgia making a comeback. Baylor Bears bring back the iconic Chrome helmet for the 2025 season. Baylor University has ignited excitement among its fanbase by announcing the highly anticipated return of the iconic Chrome helmet, a symbol of a highly successful era for the Baylor Bears football program. The distinctive helmet, which was a staple from the 2013 through the 2017 seasons, will be making its comeback for the upcoming 2025 season, kicking off on August 29th at McLane Stadium against Auburn. This decision is more than just a nod to nostalgia. It represents a deliberate connection to a period of unparalleled success in the program's history. During the years the Chrome helmets were regularly worn, the Baylor Bears experienced their zenith, achieving back-to-back Big 12 championships, securing 4 consecutive bowl appearances, and showcasing a powerhouse offense led by future NFL stars such as Robert Griffin III, Josh Gordon, and Xavier Howard. The helmet itself became synonymous with this golden era of Baylor football, embodying the team's dominant performance and championship aspirations. Its return is seen by many as a way to recapture that winning spirit and inspire a new generation of players and fans. Baylor Bears head coach Dave Aranda, although not at the helm during the original Chrome helmet era, fully understands the legacy and significance attached to the headwear. He expressed his enthusiasm, stating, "I think it's way cool. I think in the same vein, when we walked into that new facility, we need to win. This isn't given to losers. We need to win, and I feel the same with the helmet." His sentiment highlights the belief that the helmet is not merely an aesthetic choice, but a symbol of the high expectations and the winning mentality required to succeed at Baylor. Javan Overshone, Baylor's deputy athletics director and chief operating officer, echoed these sentiments, describing the helmet as having been a part of big moments. He elaborated on its special significance, recognizing how powerful that helmet was from a championship caliber, celebration icon piece that not even just the team, but the fans were wonderful during that time. This underscores the helmet's role as a unifying element, connecting the team, the fans, and the program's collective achievements. During their original run, the Chrome helmets were worn in 9 games, including memorable victories such as the 73-42 rout of West Virginia in their 2013 debut, a thrilling 61-58 win over TCU, and a crucial 38-27 league-clinching victory against Kansas State in 2014. The last time the team sported the iconic helmets was on November 11, 2017, in a game against Texas Tech. Sawyer Robertson, a Lubbock native and the projected starting quarterback for the upcoming season, shared his excitement about the opportunity to wear the Chrome helmet. "It's crazy. I wasn't expecting it for sure. I remember watching Bryce Petty and all those guys play in them. It's kinda a full circle moment," he said with a grin, reflecting on his personal connection to that successful period. Overshone also provided insight into the meticulous process of selecting the helmet's design, explaining that the athletics department evaluated numerous color samples before finalizing the decision. "The undertone is quite different. It's brighter, it's more punchy, and it better aligns with our current brand palette, so that's the main thing. You'll see it sparkle under the lights, and it is pretty reflective," he noted, emphasizing the updated aesthetic's modern appeal and visual impact. It's important to note that the Chrome helmets will not be a weekly fixture. Instead, they are reserved for significant matchups, with the season opener against Auburn being the first of these special occasions. In the official press release announcing the helmet's return, Overshone described it as a secret passion project for a couple of years now. The goal was to find the perfect look and perfect moment, one that nods to the storied success of those who wore the Chrome before us, while giving it a modern, refined edge that captures the energy and expectation of today and the future. Audience impact. Baylor fans are overwhelmingly enthusiastic about the return of the Chrome helmet, viewing it as a symbol of past glory and a potential catalyst for future success. Social media is awash with positive reactions and excitement for the upcoming season. From the roar of the crowd to the quiet hum of servers, our final story dives into a critical vulnerability affecting industrial control systems. And that's a wrap on this week's trends. We saw major cybersecurity alerts with Apple, Chrome, and Copilot vulnerabilities, a surprising discovery in a VPN extension, and a bold new look for the Air Jordan 1 Low. Plus, Baylor football is bringing back the iconic Chrome helmet. Don't miss out on future updates, like this video, subscribe to Google Trends Hub, and ring that notification bell. Let us know in the comments which story caught your eye, and follow us on social media for more. See you next time.